What did Ariana Grande say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Calling upon, oh Lord, triple of bamboo fours. Oh baby, I want more. Maybe an open con. Give me a Hanemon. All triplets is so fun. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Dude, last epi, abbreviation for episode, last epi, I accidentally hit this slider and then I had to edit in all the background music in post. It was extremely annoying. So I am now, friendship ended with touching any of these settings. Friendship began with the mute all button. Let's go. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let me tell you about something, folks. Last night, I was playing some Mahjong off camera. That's right. He's on the grind, baby. He's on the grind. Miley Cyrus had the climb. Me, I'm on that grind. I'm a Sigma, I'm a Sigma pilled streamer, whatever that means, okay? I'm just trying to blend in. Hello, fellow youths. I got third place. Wow! Okay, a lot of things happening right now. A lot of things happening right now. First things first, I'm the realist. 2 Saint level players, both rocking new character. New husbando character, new anime character here as well, okay? Saint 2-star gonna rank up into 3-star. This is an extremely precarious position. Okay, I don't even know what to do here. Our hand is feeling pretty good, right? But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes in our hand. Also, we don't necessarily want to have 3 pairs in our hand, right? 3 pairs, kind of a bozo level maneuver if you think about it. Only because with a closed hand like this, we've read Riichi Book 1 by Dana Chiba. We know that we want to prefer keeping 2 pairs in our hand. No album out. 5, 6, 7 is a little bit interesting. 5, 6, 7 is a little bit interesting. Call my pun one more time, referencing Alexander Hamilton. Played my Lin-Manuel Miranda as my voice cracks in real life. Last night I was playing Mahjong. Last episode of Dragon Ball Z. What do I even do here? What do I even do here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is still an okay shape for me. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. We're maybe hoping for a 4 or a 7 here so that we can use this one as our pair, but maybe this triplet of the 7s as a bona fide triplet. Left Lord also willing to cut the door a little bit early. That's a little zuzzy. That's a little suspicious. That's like when someone's following you around a little too purposefully while playing a Mogus, if you will. That's just a little too zuzzy for me. You're trying to marinate me like I'm Hassan playing with AOC? I'm not gonna fall for it. Anyway. Played off stream last night. Let me show you the results. I was so hyped up trying to rank up. Got third place. Can I tell you something though? It was a genuine miracle that I got third place. Hang on. 1 tile away from Tenpai if we do this. It's not the easiest thing to do here. But we are 1 tile away from Tenpai. Wow, left Lord with a really what? What just happened? Oh my god. Pure double sequence, all simples, 2 red 5s. Tell me they're not the dealer. They're not the dealer. Oh my goodness gracious. They threw the door really early. I thought that was innocuous, but turns out it meant that they had a really, really strong hand. All right, raise your hand if you're quaking in your boots. I'll raise my hand to that one, brother. Holy moly. 1 Dora in our hand, a couple of awkward shapes, not gonna lie, like our hand is going through puberty. That's okay. Natural part of life. It was a tough game. I was honestly so lucky to make it out alive. You know, there's that one show on TV that's like, I shouldn't be alive. wait, what is it? Is it really called I Shouldn't Be Alive? Because that sounds really mean. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that sounds like really insulting actually. It's like, but it tells the stories of like people that were like, I was stranded in the freaking mountains and I almost died. Hence, I shouldn't be alive, but it is very lucky that I am alive. You know what I mean? That should be the full title of the damn show. Hang on. It's a weird situation we got going on here. If we draw into a 3 or another 6, I guess we'll be pretty happy with this hand. We don't really have a pair besides the 6 of circles, right? So I don't. Ooh, okay. This is a little weird, right? It's a little weird and random. I am to Penguin of Doom. I don't know if this is correct, folks. I don't know if this is correct. So what I usually do here, right? When I get a pair of the Dora, I like to solidify it as the pair right now by throwing away the 4 of bamboo, right? Because we're not gonna use this as a 2, 3, 4. However, if we draw into like a 5 of, if we draw into something like a 5 of bamboo or something, that could be kind of nice with it, you know? We can use the 4 as just another shape and this pair as our pair in our hand. It's hard though. I genuinely, and I'm not just memeing to try to seem cool in front of you. Like, you don't have to believe me on this one at all, but it would mean a lot if you did. As I was playing off stream, I was like, I am feeling the pulses and rhythms of nature around me, okay? It's like I'm a member of the gosh dang Na'vi in the Avatar movie series. I'm just attuned with everything, Jake Sully, okay? I could feel the tiles a little bit better than me trying to make awesome jokes, you know, bzing, bzing, trying to go off with the funniest jokes you've ever heard in your entire life. Give me an example of one of those jokes. Here we go. Why was the Mahjong player so good at having a sense of morality? Why did the Mahjong player have such a good sense of morality? And I'll just give you a warning right now. If you're watching this along in your headphones at work, maybe turn the volume down, okay? Because you're about to lose your mind. You're about to laugh in front of your whole office, and it's gonna be embarrassing if you're supposed to be focused. Why did the Mahjong player have such a good sense of morality? They knew the difference between right and wrong. They knew the difference between right and wrong, folks. That's right. Can you believe that this YouTube channel is free? Neither can I. Just hang on. A little bit paranoid there that the audio wasn't working. Holy moly. You would not believe how difficult and annoying it is to edit in the OST back into the damn game. This hand does not look good. I'm gonna tell you something. This hand does not look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shapes for a verse, no album out. Like, we got the trappings of maybe a 7, 8, 9 mixed double sequence. Like, that's not bad, right? I guess we can throw away, like, if we have to throw away a shape here, we could throw away this 2, 1 shape. Like, that doesn't feel that bad. What are we hoping for in our wildest dreams? I don't even know. This is like a Riichi Pinfu hand at best, but even so, the Riichi Pinfu hand needs a little bit of elbow grease, right? 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, I would not sneeze at. Quite frankly, I think sneezing at anything a little bit rude. If you'll allow me to speak honestly, I think sneezing at something is just like kind of rude. Am I ever truly supposed to? I know, dude, people are emoting whenever I have to take a second to think. Am I the only one thinking during Riichi Mahjong? Everyone else is just playing off of pure anime instinct? Right, Lord, also hitting us with the snooze button? What are you, the YouTube comments right now? What is happening here? You know what was really funny? I really appreciated this. I mean, I just like that everyone... I truly love the YouTube comment section that we've cultivated, because people are out here either saying things like, wow, Yusong, thank goodness you told me, you gave me a warning before you said that joke, otherwise I would have gotten fired in front of my whole entire office and would have been embarrassing. And then there's another half of the comments that's like, Yusong, you are not the only person alive that knows about Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. I also know what that piece of theater is. It's a good corner of the internet. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels like a pretty good corner of the internet. All right, this hand looks good, right? We have a triplet of our seat wind. If we're lucky and we get into a nice little tempai, we might have the chance to go to Khan Academy, do some online learning. However, I'll tell you something right now. We're not gonna go to Khan Academy willy-nilly, okay? Just like, if someone throws the West Wind now, even though we have a valid hand, we do not go for it. This is a little bit interesting though. We're one tile away from Tempai. Nut draw, if you're gonna press me for a nut draw right now is a 6 of characters or an 8 of characters. Both of those, I'd be so happy to receive. Dora tile 2 of characters, nothing we can do around the 2 of characters. That's okay. It's okay. How am I doing today otherwise? Otherwise, I think I'm doing pretty okay. Nothing too exciting this morning, I suppose. Significant other suffered a horrible loss of like, oh, do I ever con this? I mean, I could pawn this and con this later. No. Why do that when I can just play normal mode? You know that thing where like, you're typing a lot in Microsoft Word and then like your computer just dies and then you have no recourse and you've just like lost a bunch of work. Significant others suffered one of those today. Absolutely not their fault. But that was a tough moment for just the world, I would allege. So we got like a fun little lunch at Chick-fil-A. That's nice. You know, you got to do those things. Another thing that we did to try to like make the pain a lot less in this scenario. Hang on. Do I ever push here? I see a lot of the... Dude, I can't. It's just a little too tricky right now. I mean, they could still have a 7-8 in their hand, absolutely, and we have a decent enough chance to fold here. Wow, a lot of people calling Riichi right now. The 2 Saint level players are locked in a metaphysical battle for first place. Okay. I mean, 7 of characters. No one has a 5-6. Could someone still have a 2-3? You could still have a 2-3. That is absolutely correct. And look at this. No more safe tiles, but I'm gonna go #Suji Gaming. They don't have a 3-4 in their hand, and because that tile was discarded after this player discarded their thing, they also don't have a 3-4. Crossword is gonna take this as the dealer, chasing for a huge hand. Wow. Riichi, Dora, they had all the other south winds, but I was too scared to throw it just in case someone was on a double pair weight, right? It's kind of zuzzy. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. We'll be very, very happy that we're in a nice little second place right now. And this hand, holy guacamole. Sorry for the language. If there's any young children watching, you shouldn't be talking like me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is a bonkers level hand, folks. This is a bonkers level hand. Not only that, Right Lord was DC'd. They were struggling with some Starbucks Wi-Fi, but now they're back. You know what was nice? We also went on a walk today, and it was unfortunately extremely nice outside. Do I just Riichi here? You know what? The early Riichi gets the worm. Did I miss Okay, I didn't miss a 5-6-7 mixed triple sequence. Okay, I was like, if I missed Sanshoku here, that would have been unforgivable. I would have had to apologize to the YouTube audiences. There would have had to been a press conference called. We don't want to get into that kind of business, right? What are we? The Senate floor? But this early Riichi is not bad. A lot of tiles that we can win with. Of course, we could have waited to see if the green dragons would have come out, but this is Riichi 2 Dora. Riichi 2 Dora is not a bad hand at all, right? We can also get Sumo. We can also get some Oradora. Not only that, but 3 repeat counters, right? We've been stuck in East 2 for a long time. What are you, my stepbrother? The way that we've been stuck here in East 2 a lot. So 900 extra points just based on the repeat counters. That's kind of nice. We went on a walk today to do a little bit of a mental reset, and that was kind of nice. That was honestly kind of nice. I don't like that, you know, sometimes the truth is a bitter pill to swallow, you know? People are like, touch grass, and you're like, I don't need to touch grass. And then you go outside, and even though you're not touching grass, you're kind of doing the thing anyways. And then you're like, God damn it. This is actually like really, really nice. I feel like alive. Dude, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. I wish that video games could invigorate you the way that, like going outside even for a split second does. I've also heard the advice that if you're having like a mentally tough day, that like you should just go, like I've heard it said to me before when I was in like non-therapy, but like kind of like a coaching program. I'm not necessarily recommending this for everyone because I don't want to. Okay, nice Riichi bozo. Sorry. Just come on. What is this? You dare step up to me? You dare step up to the streets? Unfortunately, we don't get to slurp up their Riichi stick, right? We run them on their Riichi tile, and because of that, they don't even discard their 1,000 point Riichi wager yet. So 1,000 points that we didn't necessarily grab, but look at this starting hand, man. It's so good. This hand is good. This crew is good. What are we going for? Maybe all simples here? But I've heard it said to me that if you're having like a rough day, what you can do is just go outside until you're uncomfortable and then go back inside. And that's a nice little mental reset as well. It's tricky, you know, keeping your mental sanity in today's workaday world. I was thinking about this too. Do you think like God regrets making the internet? Like, do you think God was like, oh no? Like, here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened in the heavens above. Is that like God one day took a nap and then the internet was created and then God woke up and was like, well, it's technically not inherently evil, right? And then one misinformation campaign later, it's like, oh my God, what did I do? I should have been working on this. These are the things that I think about. These are the things that I think about when I'm not playing Riichi Mahjong. That and Riichi Mahjong based song parodies. I'm kind of a member of the literati. I'm kind of an academic with it, not gonna lie to you there. This is a weird hand. Anyone else feeling like this is a little bit of a weird hand? So what's hilarious about this is that, yeah, we can actually, no, we can't chi here. Wow, we can Riichi here though. It's a triple-sided weight. This isn't Pinfu, but it's Riichi, all simples, red 5, red 5. Let's go, baby, let's go. 3 different tiles that we can win from right now. Emote on me again. Go ahead. Emote on me again. Emote on me again. What? Look at this. Look at this. No Ipatsu, right? You're thinking, Yusong, why didn't you get Ipatsu? You won right after you called Riichi. Well, when someone calls Pawn or Chi right after you call Riichi, it ruins the Ipatsu. So it's a nice little defensive tactic if you ever see it employed against you. Whoa, we're in here, folks. We're in here. I'm shadow boxing my enemies right now. Left Lord, I'm getting the respect of the Saint level players. Tell me you've been starved for social interaction without telling me you're starved for social interaction. This is a little bit of a weird hand. It's not as easy of an all simples path as we've seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those could be our 5 shapes. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Wow, we drew into the next red dragon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of want to keep the red dragon as a little bit of a safe tile. So Left Lord going for the world's most obvious half flush in the circle suit of all time. Unfortunately for them, this doesn't look bad for us, right? We're 1 tile away from a pretty decent Riichi Pinfu. I mean, I think you know what I should have done here? I should have discarded the 2 of bamboo and kept the 1 as a safe tile. Because what if we draw into a 3 of bamboo here? We can call Riichi, but our only winning tile is the 4 of circles. And can I tell you something? Pasha! That is not very good. That is definitely not very good, especially with Left Lord going for some kind of flush in the circle suit. 4 of circles is never happening. Stop trying to make fetch happen. But if we draw into a 2 or a 3 or a 5, so many tiles can send us into a nice little Riichi Pinfu. And can I tell you something? I might sit in the darkness for this one. Even though we can call Riichi, I don't know if we should call Riichi. Let's say Left Lord has a pretty scary hand, right? Not only do they have a half flush, which by itself, a little bit spooky scary, right? A little bit spooky scary, like we're watching The Nightmare Before Christmas and we're a small impressionable child, right? A little bit spooky scary. You want to know what's scarier? Inflation. You want to know what's scarier? Global warming. You want to know? Okay. This is genuine. Sorry, I got a little carried away. This is the genuine scary thing. The door is the white dragon and Zendaya is Michi. Left Lord can absolutely use the white dragon, especially if they're going for some kind of flush here. Wow, so we are in Tenpai. It's not the Tenpai that we wanted, but it might be the Tenpai that we deserve here, folks. So they also haven't discarded a lot of bamboo tiles. I'll be the first to admit that one as well. This could also be some kind of a white dragon discard. This could also be some kind of all triplets kind of scenario. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. A crossword is called the Riichi Right. Lord even calls the Riichi Right back to back. What is this, a Drake freestyle, the way we're going back to back right now? I have no idea what to discard. I think the 3 of circles is our safest bet. It's hashtag Suji Gaming to Right Lord, and it's safe for a crosslord. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are so spooky scary right now. Things are so spooky scary. Things are so spooky scary. I think I have to go with the 2 of characters. I know there's a lot of other tiles that we could discard right now, but I'm not really scared about it. They call Khan! Oh, and they're scared. They're emoting. Oh my god. Okay, three of bamboo. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. 3 of bamboo. I am so scared right now. Someone hold me. I'm gonna need someone to hold me. 5 of characters is safe. Somehow the 5 of characters is safe. Everyone's emoting up a storm. We got a very rowdy table right now. 6 of bamboo. I mean, could someone be waiting on the... Could someone have a 7-8 in their hand? If they have a 7-8 in their hand, it's still possible that they're waiting for the 6. Oh my god, it passed. Oh my god, the 2 is also safe. I'm telling you right now, dude, I should not be alive. Or I shouldn't be alive. That sounds so insulting, man. Right Lord, single tile weight on the door. Cross Lord had a double-sided weight, but a pretty scary hand. Riichi, 2 red 5s as well. We are so obscenely lucky on that one, folks. We are very, very lucky there. Holy moly. What are we? One of the domain expansions for a beloved side character in Jujutsu Kaisen? The way we're feeling very lucky there? Holy moly. Sorry, manga readers only. Sorry. No spoilers here. No spoilers. So even though we can go to Khan Academy, it doesn't mean that we should, right? Even though we can go to Khan Academy, doesn't mean we necessarily should. We have a triplet of our seat wind right now, and we're still in first place. It's a rare... We're in the rare air right now, folks. We are in the rare air. We are not here often, okay? So what do we want to do? We want to be good boys, okay? We want to be... That's weird. We just want to be responsible gamers, okay? Naruto had fighting dreamers. We want to be responsible gamers here. We just want to win this hand with like a 1,000 point hand. Not only that, 2 Riichi sticks left over from the night before, 1 repeat counter for a bonus 300 points. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. A little bit awkward here, right? I guess we're hoping for another 2 of circles. Can get a nice little pure double sequence here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I tell you something kind of funny? Not haha funny, but kind of like how Chekhov is funny. I don't know what the pair is in our hand. Just kidding, I do. I do know what the pair is in our hand. It's the 4 of circles. And now we can chi into any of these bamboo tiles and get into a nice little tenpai. That feels incredible. That's honestly, Sugoi Desune, I'll be the first to admit it. That's pretty nice. The nut draw for us right now is the 5 of bamboo. If we draw the 5 of bamboo, we'll literally feel infinite. Then we have a triple-sided weight on the 2, 5, and 8 of bamboo to win this one. And I'm telling you, I don't even know if I would call Riichi. Again, there's a lot of value to be gained just from the Riichi sticks left over. Sure, I'll chi here. We can wait on a 5, 8. Maybe it would have been a little bit better to wait on a, you know what? What? It would have kind of been interesting to chi with the 6, 7 there and wait on the 2, 5, right? A lot of the 8s were already gone. All my apes gone. And we had a better chance of drawing the 2 of bamboo. So that would have also been very, very interesting. Crossword, very unlucky, right? They just saw that the hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. They literally just saw that the 5 of bamboo was safe. Nobody ronned off of it, but you never know, right? I cheat that sucker. Sorry for the language, but I cheat that sucker to get into tenpai. And I think that's pretty special. What do I do here? I think that the 6 of circles is probably going to be our pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. And look at this. 2 tiles away from getting into a tenpai. We might even have Pinfu here. If we get the nut draw, which is the 4 of bamboo, we have the potential to go for the greatest hand you've ever seen. What's nice about this hand, I suppose good and bad about this hand, is that we can also accept the door, right? Say we draw into the 8 of bamboo. That's not, excuse me, the 8 of characters. That's not bad at all. We'll happily accept an 8 of characters right now. Unfortunately, if we get into the late game, someone else calls a Riichi, these tiles are going to be a ticking time bomb. These are going to be cinder blocks tied to our ankles as we sleep with the fishies. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. We could have kept the 2, 3, 3 block. It's not even that bad of a shape, right? It's not even that bad of a shape. However, if we're gonna use the 3 as our pair, and we get into a situation where we're waiting on the 6 or the 9 to win, we're gonna end up in Zuzzy Fullerton jail, and I don't necessarily love how that looks, right? Crosslord calls the Riichi. How many tiles do we have that are safe? We have 6 of characters was discarded by them, so 9 of characters is probably safe, right? We're going Suji Gaming. We know that they can't have a 7-8 in their hand because then they'd be in Zuzzy Fullerton jail. And we know that this 8 of circles is safe. So we do have some options. And they cut the Dora. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's kind of interesting. Deadly Premonition voice. Isn't that right, Zach? If you understood that reference, aka if you're also a Northern Lion viewer like me, you're legally required to leave a comment. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not on the judiciary committee of YouTube, if that even exists, but I don't make the laws, but I am telling you that you're legally required to leave a comment. Isn't that right, Zach? The Crossroads gonna Riichi Sumo. This one's gonna hurt because they are the dealer after all. They're sitting in the Bozo chair. They're sitting in the Joey Wheeler chair. At least it's only a Riichi Sumo. It could have been much, much worse. Dude, you know what would be a nice confidence boost? And I say this knowing full well that we could end up in last place as soon as I say this. Beating 2 Saint level players to like pog up. You know what I mean? Getting first place when there's 2 Saint level players. That'd be kind of nice. And it's not necessarily like we've been ooga booga playing with our hearts this entire time without thinking. We've been playing with our heads too. We made some defensive plays when defense was necessary. We were even considering Damaten, I think, when Damaten was appropriate. Okay, so this is extremely weird, but we actually have 5 shapes in our hand, right? This is 1 shape, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and our 5 shapes aren't even that bad. So you know what? I'm gonna keep a few safe tiles in my back pocket. Call me Daniel Giesling. The Northwind is interesting here. I don't love it. I don't love it because again, we're in the rare air of having 3 pairs in our closed hand. That is interesting to me. That is interesting to me. One of our pairs just became a triplet. Okay. So that just happened. Twitter, do your thing. And other memes that are probably oversaid on the internet. You, good sir, have just won the internet today. Tips Fedora. It was a confusing time. I'll just say this, okay? This is not the tile that we want to have. I something feels off about keeping the 3 of bamboo there and just going Ooga Booga mode and keeping all our good tiles without discarding any of the bad ones. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't think that we want to keep the 5 either. We have to be a little bit careful. Left Lord has a pretty strong hand, right? They have Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, already Tuhan, and it looks like they're going for some kind of flush in the character suit. So maybe. Well, I was thinking about discarding the Northwinds, but what feels safer than the Northwinds is actually the ones of bamboo right now. This is a little bit risky, right? We know that they're going for character tiles. We don't know if they're necessarily in Tenpai yet, so that 2 of characters was a little bit risky. Northwind is safe. That's interesting. I'll throw a safe tile if the Northwind's a safe tile. I'm not above throwing a safe tile right now. And look at this. We're 1 tile away from getting into Tenpai here. 2 of circles, not what we want to see, but we're pretty confident that they're not in the circle suit, right? We still have 1 safe tile in our back pocket. If they ever do something like call a con or start discarding, if they start discarding character tiles, it gets a little bit more risky for us. When you're going for a half flush and you end up discarding more honor tiles or the tiles in the suit that you're going for, it's usually a sign that you're in Tenpai. A Crosslord playing with fire right now. Holy moly. So, unfortunately for us, this 4 of characters, probably the kiss of death for us, right? Probably the kiss of death. I don't know if there's ever a world where we're able to get rid of this 4 of characters. We need someone else to throw the 4 of characters first. Again, a Crosslord going the Honey Badger route, they straight up do not care. Left Lord calls a con. This is very spicy. Right Lord throws the new Dora. Wake up, honey. New Dora just dropped, except you can go immediately back to bed because nobody cares about the new Dora. Animal Crossing new Dora, by the way. There's still a small, minuscule chance that we get into Tenpai. Probably not risky. Probably not worth risking this, right? This is a very risky tile. We could have thrown something safer, like a 5 of circles or a 4 of circles now. Left Lord is about to sumo a giant hand here. Yep. Left Lord is about to sumo a giant hand. And look at this. We were kind of predicting it, right? This half flush. At least the good news for us, 2 Dora as well. Who's sitting in the bozo chair? At least it's not us. We still have a chance, folks. Still have a chance to get first place. If we get a large enough hand right now, if we get a large and in charge enough hand right now, we might just be able to kill Right Lord, aka send them into the Shadow Realm beyond saving, right? And if we do that, then that's pretty good news bears for us. We get to just end the game in first place. This hand feels okay. What most likely, if we get really, really lucky, this hand feels like a Riichi Pinfu hand, right? So what do we want to see? We want to see an 8 of characters for sure. I don't think the 2 is going to help us here. We do have an excess of shapes. I'll tell you that much. I don't think the 2 is what we want here. I genuinely, I don't know about this. Because what would we be able to accept? Another 2 of circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lovely pickup. Now our 5-7 shape just turned into a 4-5 shape. That's beautiful. So probably what we're gonna do is abandon this 1-2 shape, much like how God has abandoned us. that's not even a joke. That's just a weird thing to say. That's a weird thing to say on YouTube. Left Lord gonna call the Riichi. Right Lord gonna throw the red dragon immediately, even though it is kind of a dangerous tile. Okay, so we have some options here. We can huge fold with the ones of bamboo, or we can kind of push for it, right? We can kind of push for it. 5, 6, 7. We don't have a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. This is Suji Gaming. They don't have a 5, 6 in their hand. It's a little bit dangerous. But I really want this hand. A cross lord with the Riichi. Left lord with the con. Okay. We're 1 tile away. This is ridiculous. What is this outrageous gaming that is happening? I have to fold here, but this isn't the worst fold that you've ever seen. We could still end up in Tenpai, and it might legitimately happen. Holy guacamole. 9 of characters is also safe. I know it's a terminal tile, but this, if you genuinely are like, Yusong, you should be pushing here. False. That is simply untrue. 2 players in Riichi, and with the chances of 2 Oradora, I'm gonna chi here because I want the chance to just end this game in Tenpai. What do we have to discard? We're gonna, wow! Right Lord might have just died. Riichi, Red Dragon, Dora. No Oradora despite having 2 chances. Right Lord just died. Oh! I'm thinking I'm back. Holy moly. You can't touch this. Look at me. I'm bobbing and weaving. There's imaginary punches coming at me from the universe. I'm bobbing and weaving right now. Can you tell I've never been in a fight before? Whoa! Elo's looking okay for the first time in forever. Call me Elsa in Frozen. Holy moly. That'll get the heart rate going, folks. That'll get the heart rate going. Sure, skydiving is cool and all of that, but have you ever played against 2 saint level players in Riichi Mahjong? Holy, the decision making on that con, what happened there? Like what genuinely happened there? I gotta see this, because I don't know if I would have had the guts to call a con right now. This is Left Lord literally. I just burped. Oh my god. Humiliating. Leave it in. I don't have an editor. Leave it in. Left Lord called the Riichi. You're locked in a metaphysical battle. I understand. You don't want to discard the 6 of bamboo. And they can't. So you can only rob a con if it's an open con. If it's a closed con like this, you can't rob it. So I don't hate that at all. You con yourself into 4 Dora, which I didn't even realize because I was so hyped up on this game. You chased with a double pair weight on the red dragon, 3 of characters. Holy moly. I love it. Both of you have a double pair weight. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you poor thing. Genuinely, you poor thing. This is like a relatively safe tile, too. You have 2 Dora. You can come back into this game, maybe, and you have to fight for it when you have 2 Dora like this. You might be able to even chase a Riichi here. And like you have to play offensively here. If you're this far behind and it's South 3 and you don't have that much time left to like get back into the game, you have to play aggressively. And I do not hate the way that they played that. First round, what happened? You end up in Tenpai for a pretty nice Tenpai, right? A decently fast white dragon only hand. It's not bad. It's not bad. 5 of circles, a crossword. Again, this would tilt me off the face of the gosh dang planet. So I want to see how they played this one. I know this might be a little bit weird, but we don't get to see how Saint players play that much. I know in the lobby you can watch Saint level players play, but it's interesting when they're in your game. So okay, interesting, right? They keep the honor tile as a safe tile. They throw that away. Do you just cut the Dora here? You cut the Dora here because it's not very useful. You're keeping the Dora just because it's like, oh, okay, maybe I'll be able to use the Dora. You throw away the 2 of bamboo. It's not that useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have a 5th shape yet, but that's okay. Now you have 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 shapes. This hand just got extremely strong, and you throw the Dora because you have a really easy pathway into Tenpai. Okay. Wow. I don't know if I would have done this. I don't know if I would have had the strength to do this. They cut the 6th there, and they go for the pure double sequence. Ah! That to me feels greedy. That to me feels greedy. This is Pinfu red 5 pure double sequence. Maybe all simples if they win off of the 4. And they pivot. They oh my god, they lose Pinfu, but it's not a real Pinfu because like you can't, I mean you can win off of the 1, but it's not as pog. So this is all simples pure double sequence red 5. And you get the chance to sumo as well. And you don't get to tell other people that you're in Tenpai. That's kind of bonkers. That's kind of bonkers. Knowing the fact that if someone else gives you an extra tile that you have enough mini points for the Mangon as well. That's honestly, it's pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's nice. That's nice, dude. Ever seen someone as Mahjong pilled as this? Oh my god. You probably cut the 7 here, but it gets you into trouble. Left Lord going for the fastest half flush of all time. Not a half flush, potentially an all a half outside hand, but no, they pawned the 2. So what happened here? Who called Riichi first? Who shot the first? Okay, here you go. You call Riichi. This is a strange Riichi, folks. This is a strange Riichi. Closed weight. Only the 4 of bamboo is your winning tile. You do not care. You chase. Have you been in Tenpai this entire time? No, you just draw into Tenpai. And you call it on a double-sided weight, waiting on the Dora or the 5 of characters. I love this. If someone wants to play safe and they cut the Dora, then you're there to slurp them up. I don't love this, actually. Two 5 of characters have already been discarded. You have 3 winning tiles left, right? 2 copies of the 5 and 1 copy of the Dora. This is so aggressive. This is so aggressive. And yet you can't win if you don't call Riichi there. I guess it's okay. I call a Ron here. I shot the sheriff, but I did not call the deputy. What happens? You call Riichi. I called the earliest Riichi in the MFN game. You think that the 6 is safe because I don't have a 7-8, but I could have a 4-5. You have a few 4s, I guess. This is a decent, this is a good hand, by the way. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples. I guess that's it. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, but it's not bad. It's not bad. With a sumo or whatever, with or a Dora, it's really, really nice. I went another hand here. You discard the 2 of characters because it's fairly early on. I just called Riichi. Holy moly. This player, I understand why they did it. Absolutely. But then they just got absolutely destroyed by my awesome triple-sided weight. Yeah, that's a doozy. That's a spirit breaker for sure. Okay. Crossword with the red 5 discard. Again, the 5 was just discarded. They remain in Tenpai on a 2 of bamboo or a 3 of bamboo can send you over the finish line here, right? So this is a pretty decent Tenpai. The 5 was just discarded. It's unlikely that I'm waiting on another 5, and yet there I go, running again. And then this last hand, extremely spicy. You have to go for it because this is your best chance back into the game with maybe a Mangon, folks. Just gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel getting daily uploads. from now until we get caught back up. All right. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.